He told investigators that she was showing him around the bar before he lost consciousness after he said he felt a hit to his head. Interrogators say they found inconsistencies with Blacksmith's statements and the physical evidence. Blacksmith has been charged with murder. ABC 7 will bring you the latest on this case on air and online as it makes its way through the court. For a second day, the House Select Committee continues to investigate the violent January 6th attack. Today, the focus shifting on former President Donald Trump's false claim of fraud involving the 2020 presidential election. Testimony from today included video from Trump's inner circle and witnesses who help investigate those same fraud claims. And this is the incorrect video for the January 6 hearings. This is instead about the gun control measures that are being taken. The committee, meanwhile, using their testimony and those from Trump's inner circle to outline why they believe he was responsible for the events of January 6th. Now, as you saw a moment ago, Congress is inching closer to an agreement on new gun control measures. Nearly 3 weeks after 19 children and 2 teachers were killed inside a Uvalde elementary school. Now a bipartisan group of senators have reached an agreement on what could be some of the most significant gun reform in more than a generation. The plan, drafted by 10 Democrats and 10 Republicans, would strengthen background checks, allowing juvenile records to be screened for gun buyers younger than 21, expand gun restrictions for convicted domestic violence abusers, allocating funding for states enacting red flag laws to temporarily remove guns from those considered dangerous, and bolster school security and mental health programs. The legislative text still needs to be written, which means there's still a ways to go before these provisions potentially become law. Meanwhile, the Department of Education announcing earlier today emergency funds to support Uvalde schools. In total, $1.5 million in funding will go to Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District. The funds may be used for activities that help restore a sense of safety and security for the district's students, teachers, and staff, and families that were affected by the shooting. Some activities include mental health services for staff and students. Congressman Tony Gonzalez, who represents the area, said in a statement, quote, "I am proud to see such significant funding go towards expanding mental health services, bolstering emergency transportation, and increasing school safety." He went on to say, "We are now one step closer to rebuilding our community after this horrific tragedy." A fire broke out in Las Cruces today, leaving 2 families without a home. We have video of the fire from a viewer, plus what one neighbor heard when that fire started. And SpaceX is now one step closer to launching out a Mars rocket out of Texas. What still needs to get approved for future launches to move forward. And in storm track weather, Nicole.
Well, I'm still tracking showers on Doppler radar. A closer look at which area is seeing showers and thunderstorms now. Plus, I'll let you know when we'll be cooling down. That's in storm track weather.
This is ABC 7 at 6, where news comes first.
ABC 7 is the official home for UTEP Miners sports.
At Bravo Autos, we have a ton of new and used inventory. Hundreds and hundreds of cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, and more on the way. And no down payment, no payments for 90 days, and oil changes for life. Let's go, Bravo, let's go! If you're ready to score a better deal, shop BravoAutos.com for the largest selection. Who are we? Bravo!
I've been serving Las Cruces families for over 27 years. Our goal here is to make things right, and we're ready to help you get the compensation you deserve. Call us at 575-523-5555. You're going to love it.
You had me at Allison 10-speed transmission. Premium features available on GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. Step up to GMC with 0% financing on Sierra Heavy Duty models. GMC, we are professional grade.
ABC 7, the official home of the UTEP Miners.
We know you count on ABC 7 to keep you informed.
Our Alert Center brings you breaking news as it happens.
We put our experience to work for you every day.
Finding stories you won't see anywhere else in Texas and New Mexico.
We make it clear and understandable.
Bringing you extra context, depth, and perspective. Our team is always tracking.
And first to alert you to any important weather changes.
ABC 7, where news comes first.
The team you know,
The team you trust.
Get ABC 7 news and weather updates on the go. Download the free KVIA.com app today.
Welcome back to ABC 7 at 6. I'm Eric Elkin. 2 families in Las Cruces have been displaced following a fire in north central Las Cruces earlier today. The fire began around 10:30 a.m. near Three Crosses Avenue and Alameda Boulevard. This is video sent to us by an ABC 7 viewer, and in it you can see those flames in the background and that cloud of black smoke rising. Fire officials say no one was injured in the fire. However, 2 trailers were heavily damaged in the fire. The Red Cross is working to assist the families who were displaced. A neighbor who lives in front of one of the damaged trailers tells us an explosion alerted him to what was happening outside.
I had just got up, I was just watching TV, and then I heard a really loud explosion, and then the power just went off. And I wasn't really sure what happened, but I heard a bunch of I heard all the firefighters, and I just heard everyone running. And I go and step outside, and I just see the house just covered in flames, just bursting. And it was kind of just unexpected, just out of nowhere.
Cause of the fire is under investigation.